Hey, yo, this is your Uncle Step Bro. Young fellas, and I'm talking to those from 15 to 25. There's a lot of things that I wish I'd have known when I was your age. And there's a lot of things that I did know that I probably didn't take seriously because I needed it reinforced. And I'm going to share with you a few of those things today in this video. And this will help you to develop yourself and to be a better man. So, first of all, starting off with the obvious thing is women. If you're 15 to 25, I know women are heavy on your mind. The best thing that I can tell you to do is to become the best man that you possibly can. Because these days you're kind of cooked, like, and you're not completely cooked, but like it's pretty close, because women are more difficult than they were 15, 20 years ago when I was your age. I sound like an old man, but look, let me back up from that. First, decide what your end game is, and this is very important. Now you're kind of young, so end game might be too far off for you to imagine completely, but you need to kind of understand where you want to go in life. If your goal is to be a husband and a father, you need to identify that as quickly as possible. If your goal is to have kids and have a family, you need to identify that. If you have a career or something that you want to pursue that's important, you need to identify that, because like anything that you do now concerning your career can be affected by women and children. Your women and children can affect your money and your ability to move freely. So these are all things that you need to first identify what you want to be and what you want to become. And I can really go far off on that, but I'm not. I could do 10 minutes on that by itself. But anyway, secondly is what I was telling you, is become the best person that you can be when it comes to women. And when I say when it comes to women, is the better you are as a man, the more options you have when it comes to women. Because quite frankly, women look at the top options. I mean, and it's not just physical attractiveness, because of course that's the first thing they see and that's the first thing they gauge you by. But the better you are at other things, the more it adds to how much they're attracted to you. And I think I did a video where I talk about that a little bit. But that's the most important thing. So many people, how do you get girls? And the answer is be the best man you can be, and then they will literally fall in your lap, mouth first. I ain't lying, bro. It's not an exact science, but it's a complicated science. But that's summing it up, bro. Like they will fall in your lap, mouth first. But basic things that will help you be a better man, though, even improve upon that. Get your money right, and don't just develop the ability to make a lot of money. Develop the ability to keep a lot of money, and develop the ability and the knowledge of making your money work for you. Stay out of debt. Develop proper money habits right now. And there are hours and hours and hours of good videos and good mentors up here talking about good money habits and good spending habits. And there's no way I can cover that in 10 minutes, but that is very important. Dave Ramsey, people make fun of him for his system being too old, but his foundations, his first and his baby step millionaire, his first few steps is vital, which is your first small build up of $1,000, get out of debt, and build you an emergency fund. If you just take care of those, even if you ignore the rest of what he's talking about, because some of the stuff he is talking about is dated, but I mean, just to be clear, the way he's talking about getting rich is getting rich very slowly. But if you are stupid, if you are just completely dumb and you do what he says, you will retire in great shape. But if you just do the first 3 steps, then you're already in a better position for so much more opportunity, because you'll have money for what you need it for. And that's you can't really do anything else until that basic thing is taken care of. So get your money right and develop good money habits. Physically, you need to develop good eating habits and get in a better shape. Develop the correct eating habits now. Develop the correct workout routine. Get yourself in the best possible condition. And that's not just for the ladies, even though that is definitely in there, because women look at men that are better shape, typically favorable. But it's not even just women, but like people in general respect you more when you're better shape. People disrespect fat people. And I'm not saying this from a place of hate, because I got up to 312 pounds and I'm still overweight today. But the respect that I get now at 260 with muscles is a lot better than I was at 312 flabby, sloppy fat. So, yeah. Another thing that you need to make sure you do is to take care of your personal hygiene. And it's kind of sad how much I have to say this, but a lot of young guys, they think when you take care of yourself and your physical hygiene, it makes you feminine. If it does, then so be it. Because here's the thing about smelling good. If you're not actively trying to smell good, then you're going to end up smelling bad. You don't have to do anything to smell bad. If you lay in the bed for 4 days and don't move, and not even booing at yourself or nothing, if you just lay in the bed, and all you do is lay in the bed, and all you do is get up and go to the bathroom and go back and lay in the bed, you will stink not moving. You have to be intentional with how you smell. And when I tell you that smelling good will make a difference on the way others see you and the way women see you, because I mean, honestly, that's I know what's on your mind. Women, smelling good will, when there's very few things. I'd say if I made a top 10 list of good feelings, is when a woman, and so when a woman like buries herself into your chest and takes a deep breath and says, "Oh, you smell good." I'm trying to tell you that there's so many ways to do it too. Good Bath and Body Works is my best friend. Between their body washes and their body sprays and body scrubs and body creams. And it's not even that. Like, you can go to Walmart and buy stuff that's made by Dove that will have you smelling nice. It's not feminine to take care of your musty butt. Wash your freaking booty hole. Let's see what else. I should have wrote this down. Another thing, let's get off of physical and just how you handle yourself. You gotta know how to let things go, because you gotta learn how to control your temper, because having control over your emotions is very important for a man to do. Women fly off the handle quickly, and this may be hard for you to believe, but I mean, statistics don't lie that women are more likely to bust out and hit somebody in anger than a man is. Because and also you need to understand that as a man, there's so many things that can go wrong in a physical altercation, you know. So it keep your emotions in check, and it allows you not just anger, but sadness too. Sadness, worry, frustration, love, lust, everything, happiness. Keep your emotions in check so you can always make the right decision at the right time. That is extremely important. And that's not really something. That's not something I can tell you about in a 10-minute time frame. I could make a whole video just talking about that because that's very important. But that's the basics. If I think of anything, I can make a part 2. But I always tell young people, especially at, like at church, they come up to me, and I know they look up to me, and they see how I'm living, and they like part of it because they, like last year, I was able to spend $20,000 debt-free on vacations. I was taking a vacation. I took a vacation every month for 8 months in a row. I've taken a total of, what is it? 8 vacations in this year that I've been 40. I've been to plenty of places, and they see that, and they admire that, and you know, they want their life to go towards where I'm going, and the thing is, I could have been living this a lot sooner had I known a lot of things. And I always tell young people to be better than me, because I'm not doing everything I know how to do now properly, but I am working on it, and I will be better, and I hope you will too. Uncle Step Bro out.